everybody, my name is Ed Halfling and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode, we got some stuff done to do with some side missions, I believe. And since then I've gotten a few things done. I've gotten a few more beasts from doing bandit stuff, and I did a few more side missions which I didn't think were that important until I did one, which was called taking Biscuit or something, where you have to go to this goblin and save his moon calf by the name of Biscuit from bandits. The thing is, in the cage where Biscuit is stored, there's 7 other moon calf. So I've now got a herd of moon calf in my inventory, because I've also, I was looking on TikTok and I got spoiled because it's obvious my phone's obviously heard me talking about Hogwarts Legacy and decided to give my algorithm Hogwarts Legacy things, including the Vivariums. And I now know that there's 4, being Forest, Beach, Mountain, and Swamp. So I'm going to put my moon calves in the Swamp or Mountain one, whichever, or divide them between the 2. So, there's that. So I've put all of the ones that I haven't put into the vivarium I want them to be in yet in my inventory. So that being Archie, Despina, my first moon calf that I got. I found 2 of the giant purple toads in Bandit Camp, where they were both in the one cage, and at first they weren't going out of the cage, and then I had to reset that area, and then they came out of the cage, and one of them happens to be shiny. So I named them Frogger and Hopscotch. Then we have Nightwing, obviously, Miri, and Trill. And then my herd of moon calf, which some I named, some my nan named. So Grogan was named by my nan, Mirabelle was named by me, Obsidian was named by me, Purple was named by my nan, Ralphie was named by my nan, Sahara was named by me, and Sheila was named by my nan. So, yeah. Those are all the beasts that have, no, that's not all of them, actually. There's some more in the room, but I'm not currently there, because I've found out there's this person over here to do the demiguise things.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
Because I've been collecting them, sir, and they've been very annoying.
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Hey, at least you gave me the unlocking charm.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Uh-huh. There's a few things that have changed. First, this is where I've put some things. So, I have rescued 2 Juggernaut. So we'll go through all the beasts we have. We have Litten, the Neasel, Blue, and Jewel, the 2 Juggernaut, which I named after the blue macaws from Rio. Floof, and Fluff, and Dunking. Those are all my beasts in Vivarium 1. A bunch of statues. I also moved the loom over next to the identifying desk. And then, we have in this Vivarium, the Irondale Pilferer, Pastry, Puff, Gwenara the Duracroll, Sepulchria, I keep thinking I'm pronouncing that wrong. And then so this one was an iffy one to grab, but I thought it'd be best too, because Casper was a Thestral that was not in its habitat, but it wasn't in a cage. It was near a bunch of poachers, but it was just running through. So, like, I was iffy on getting it, but, like, I think it's safer when it's with me instead of it not being in its habitat. Elliot was another Niffler that I found in a cage. So, the only one, if anybody wants to say I cheated in grabbing it, would be Casper. Because it's a Thestral, and Thestrals, as far as I know, because the only ones I haven't seen get in cages so far are Thestrals, Unicorns, Graphorns, Phoenixes, and Hippogriffs. I also haven't seen Duracalls, but I think they'd fit in one of the cages if they could. Or they'd just teleport out of it. Like, what's stopping them from doing that? So yeah, those are all my beasts. You may also notice I'm wearing a jacket, or cloak, or whatever you want to call it. That is because, now I don't usually like to wear jackets in this game, but however, these ones are called the Beast Rescuer robes, so that is why I'm wearing them. Everything else is basically the same. I did get a new hat from a quest I did, which is this one, Troll Hat, which, Troll Hat, as unique as it is hideous, earned by vanquishing the Troll of Brockborough, which apparently I was named the Troll Whisperer or something. Something like that, I don't know. It was weird. It was easy to defeat it too. All I had to do was, use my Adurus Thunderbrew, a few Chinese Jumping Cabbages, and a few of the, Venomous Tentacular, and then just wait. It was pretty easy. Especially with the Petrificus Totalis at the start, and the fact that I used 2 bars of Ancient Magic. What else did I do? I did a quest called Saving Rocco, which was a uniquely named Niffler, which I saved and gave back to its owner.
Revelio.
As well as I said before, Biscuit, which I also gave back to its owner and kept the other 7. I was really worried about that too, because, as I've said before, I don't want to be a poacher in this game. I just want to save the beasts, as I said before, like Newt's Commander. But I don't want to be, like, forced to poach either.
Mr. Moon,
If that makes
I've
sense.
learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
This seems like on the same level of bullying that the Marauders were with Severus. I've completely forgotten about the fact that the map chamber shows up as a secret room for the fast travel point. So I was just running there for a while. So I've just wasted time. Hopefully that wasn't loud for the microphone. Can you guys hear me? I keep making sure this is plugged in because it worries me because the audio sounds terrible when it's not plugged in. So hopefully this sounds very good. Hey, Fig.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen.
No, thank you.
And I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
Oh, lovely.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
No time to waste.
Yes, no
I'll
time.
meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Okay, have I been there before? That's a question. Better question is, where is it on the map? Oh, it hasn't updated yet, that's why.
Revelio.
Will it update? Apparently not. Oh, there. Maybe I have to exit the area first. There we go, new questions available. Okay, locate on that, please. I have been there before. Very nice.
You made a mistake.
One less human to worry.
I'm sorry, what? I teleported right into a fire.
Confringo. Accio.
Don't put me in the middle of a fight again, please.
Let's get this up.
Accio. Confringo.
Don't make it daytime, don't make it daytime, don't
Over
make it
here.
time. Why? Yes, hello, Fig.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Okay. I still don't see why the front gate is an available option, but sure.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Can't I?
This will not go well for you!
Accio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
That's our
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the
What are
child
you
if you
thinking
hadn't sent a
for?
dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
I was using disillusionment, that's
Any
not
special
fair.
word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Accio.
Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we?
Confringo.
Shut up! Let me know Stop it!
Arresto Confringo.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
No, don't. Just wait till I come down.
Confringo.
You won't get away with it.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Ranrock was
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh yeah, I forgot to stock up on Wigan while I was last in the room of requirement. Oh well, it's pretty easy to come by.
Revelio.
Did you apparate in here, you cheater?
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Apparently not, since you got here before me. What is this? Ancient magic thing. Interesting.
Revelio.
Ah, I do have to shoot him. Shoot being a very loose term.
Revelio.
Is there only 3 or is there more? Oh, whoops. Looks like there's only 3, so why didn't it work? 1, 2, 3. Gonna work that time? Thank you.
Revelio.
I thought you weren't allowed to follow me through here.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
That red glow looks like goblin metal.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Right there.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor
Hey, Charlie.
Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Okay.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Bye-bye, Figgy boy.
Revelio.
See you later.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Okay.
Revelio.
If only I could fly.
Revelio.
Alright. going to be
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Why do you glow? Alright. This.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Hopefully I don't need to face off against another one of those destroyer armies.
Revelio. Revelio.
What if I just...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Revelio.
Oh, this will be fun. Thunderbird. Spectacular. Oh, that wasn't even on bag rack? I thought that was going to take longer. I just wasted a whole bunch of equipment. That's easy to get back.
Revelio.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Revelio.
Ah, hello.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
No.
Wingardium Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Bring me up here before I drop you, please.
Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Huh?
Revelio. Revelio.
So there was no point in using that box. Got it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Do you still hurt?
There's a pillar here, but no ledge.
You still hurt. Okay, got it.
Confringo. Defender. Accio.
Why do I still feel painful?
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Defender. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Accio. Defender.
Right.
Revelio.
No. That is gone.
Levioso.
Good, thank you.
Revelio.
Now, going to hit you. Oh, that was very trippy. What the hell?
Revelio.
That hurt my eyes. Oh, it's not one of the invisible ones. That's a bit.
Revelio.
Oh, that's the tryptophobia stairs, okay. This is going to be a major fight area, isn't it?
Confringo. Defender. Accio. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Probably that way, isn't it? Oh, you're gonna. I'm gonna have to time this right.
Accio.
Give me the chest, give me.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That works.
Revelio.
Okay. Look at that. Oh. That was a weird shine of light. This is where the final battle is held. Oh no, not another one of these.
Confringo.
I'm not wasting this. I'm so glad that worked before that happened. Sure, Chinese, chopping cabbages, and a thunderbolt.
Confringo. Potato. Defender. Revelio.
Now time for the big one. Hey, buddy.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Revelio.
Was okay, I guess.
What a relief.
Yeah. What do your memories hold? The positioning you would have to get from that statue just to land in the pensive. Unbelievable. Then again, this is a magic video game.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Isidore definitely killed all of you. You can't convince me otherwise.
Please, have a seat.
Isidora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Oh, you came up with Obliviate. That's what the jar's for.
Isidora.
Or maybe not.
What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isidora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Is that a version of Obliviate? An ancient version? I'm not sure now. Well, let's head back to the map chamber.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less.
Indeed, reckon.
It is Good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
That's how you spell Neve? It looks like it said Niam.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
What is your accent?
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial.
Irish?
However, I must first, how shall I say,
She
prepare
sounds
the
a little bit
location
like
of your next
Morgan
trial.
from, or Morgana, however you say
Trust
her
your
name, from
judgment,
Overwatch.
Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
Alright then.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Ooh, we're in the winter season. That means I can take away all the pumpkins that I have set up in the room of requirement.
Revelio.
Well, everybody, I think this is a good time to finish up the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment with anything, comment any games I can play, and I shall see you all next time. Peace out.